Good morning, Jay Martians. How are you today? So very glad to see you again. Happy Monday morning. It is the week of Thanksgiving. So wonderful to see you. Hi, Rena. I see that you are there. I'm just going to make this topic really fast today. Not going to be long because Thanksgiving is coming up and I'm awaiting my groceries for my Thanksgiving meal. Okay. So, all right. So please like and share this video, please, with your friends and your family. All right. Please make sure that you also support me by becoming a J Martian, as I really appreciate that. And you can do, and also give me a lovely heart that's right there by my name. I'd really appreciate that as well. You can also catch these live videos as well on YouTube because I have a YouTube page which you can subscribe to. Please do that. And also you can catch me on Facebook as well as Instagram. Okay, so let's get into our topic today. Okay. Now, I have two questions, as you well know. Okay. And the first question is it best to be honest or sometimes lie to avoid feelings? Okay. Ask the question again. Is it best to be honest or sometimes lie to avoid feelings? Okay. So, you know how I do this thing. You know, I always start off with answering the question first. My thing is no, it is not best to lie to avoid feelings because at the end of the day, telling lies is never a good thing. Telling a lie always, as I said before, one lie snowballs into another lie and another lie and another lie and another lie. So it's never good to tell a lie. And so you're not really saving the person's feelings by telling that lie. What you're doing is you're you're basically just surpassing the inevitable. Okay, so ultimately, when you lie and you're trying to so-called save someone's feelings, you're not really saving that person's feelings. What you're doing is you are just putting the inevitable to the inevitable to the back of the row, okay? Because ultimately you tell that person a lie to save their feelings, but you're really hurting their feelings again. If you had went ahead and told the person the truth from the jump, whether or not, however they took it, it would have been better to do it that way because that way you've been honest. And trust me, a person appreciates it, certainly me, honesty, whether that honesty is hurting my feelings or not, because actually you hurt my feelings and insulted me when you told me a lie. So just don't bother. Just go ahead on and tell the truth and be honest about it from the jump. We can get past it um, later on if it hurts my feelings. Okay, my feelings don't easily get hurt anyway. Truth doesn't hurt my feelings, but I am human. Okay, so, I might get in my feelings, but I'm quickly to get over something. So, what I won't get over is that you told me a blatant lie, and then I later on had to find out that was a lie. So, let's do a clap for that. That's the first question. All right. So, the second question is what is the difference between smart work and hard work? Okay. So, you always heard the phrase work smarter, not harder. Smart work is making sure that you do something that aligns, that is going to get the job done. However, you're not going to stress yourself out to get the job done. There's a huge difference, okay? Working hard means that you are doing more and it's taking you longer to accomplish this goal than if you just worked in a smarter, more detailed way of doing this. Take your time, do the job correctly. I've always been like this. It's better in my analysis for you. Hi, Corey. How you doing, classmate? It's better for you to, in my analysis, is to make sure that the job is properly done. I'd rather you take your time and make sure it's correctly done. Now, in the military, one thing I learned is attention to detail. Okay. So that's a very important thing for me. I'd rather you have attention to detail than you go ahead on and try to do something um, messed it up, and then we got to redo it again. Okay, because now you're wasting time and you're wasting money. Okay, and in the military, you could also be risking someone's life. So it's better to just take your time, work smarter, not harder. Okay. Work on the more efficient manner than trying to do the job where you're actually creating more chaos and you're making more mistakes and there are more errors. Okay. I'd rather you work smarter than that. Okay. Let me get a clap on that. So, in these lives, I like to really, I research these topics because I want to have things for you guys to really think about the whole work smarter, not harder situation and the situation where I said, is it better to be honest? So I'm going to go back to the original question that um, I spoke out before. Okay. So honesty, thank you, George Davis. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining. Give you a clap. All right. So honesty is always the best policy, okay? And as corny as somebody might say or cliche that is, it's the ultimate truth. It does no one any good for you to tell a person a lie. Because, like I said, lies snowball into several lies. One lie leads to another lie, to another lie, to another lie, and you're not helping the person. I'm a very honest person. A lot of people have gotten upset with me sometimes because I'm just too doggone honest. If Especially if I love you, I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm going to tell you if you ask me, if how something looks. I've been like this since I was young. Someone asked me, well, how does this look? I'm going to tell you the truth. If it looks a hot mess, I'm going to tell you that because I'd rather tell you that than you go out there in those streets and somebody else tell you and it really hurts your feelings. I'm not going to let that happen, especially if you're my family member or a friend of mine. It ain't going to happen. I'm going to tell you the truth because I expect that same honesty to come from you as well. Tell me, let me know if I'm doing something that is inappropriate, if I'm wearing something that's inappropriate, if you feel something that's inappropriate that's going on with me, that takes me out of my character, that's making me look foolish. I want you to be honest and tell me that. Hey, Rena May, how you doing, darling? I send you hi. So I want you to tell me that. And because I appreciate that as well, I will tell you the truth. I'm never gonna sugarcoat it for you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Now I'm not out to sit and hurt one's feelings. There's a difference. There's a way to be honest with somebody about something, and you don't have to be nasty about it. You can gently tell them. Now, if you're gonna tell somebody and be honest about something, don't humiliate the person. You don't have to do that. You don't have to have an audience. You don't have to have an audience when you're telling someone something. You can just say it to them privately. Okay. Hey, I just wanted to talk to you about something and let you know that this is how I felt about what you said or what you did or whatever. The audience part, because now you're trying to shame the person and now you need an audience. And you don't need an audience to be truthful and honest with somebody that you care about. You can tell them this information and they should be able to receive it. Hopefully they'll receive it okay. But that's just the risk that you take for being honest. Trust me, at the end of the day, they're going to appreciate that, okay? Because I know I will. So just keep in mind that always keep it 100, no, always keep it 1,000 with people. Don't start off with, let me just lie to save their feelings. Because I hate a liar. I go back to the biblical way. A liar should not stand in my sight. I don't like it. I just don't like people that tell lies. I don't like to catch you in one lie after another lie after another lie after another lie. It really irks me. It really makes me itch. So I'd rather you tell me the honest truth, and I'm going to give it to you honest truth too. And like I said, you can either you can either appreciate it where I'm coming from, a real honest, truthful place, that it's a place of love, or you can take it negatively. But I tell you what, only people that love you tell you the truth. People who don't love you will not tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So just remember that. So when I'm telling somebody the honest truth, no, it's coming from a place of love. I'm not coming from a place of maliciousness. And the reason you'll know it's not coming from a place of maliciousness because I'm not going to tell you with an audience. I'm going to tell you in private, and then we can move on from there. Okay? So there it is. All right. So let's go to question number two. Okay. What is the difference uh between hard work between smart work and hard work? Smart work is making sure that you do everything efficiently and get it done in a reasonable time frame and being honest about the time frame that is being done. I would rather someone that works on a project for me or is on my team or anything like that, and this is something important that needs to be done. I'd rather you be honest about the time frame. Just keep me informed of how long this is going to take. I can appreciate however long it's going to take you to get it done. I'd rather you get it done correctly than to rush through the process and make several errors that we now have to go back and correct because that's going to cost more time, that's going to cost more money, and it's going to really irritate me because I'd rather you've been honest about it and told me that you needed more time to get it done. I don't work hard. I work smart. Okay. I make sure that I read through all processes and make sure it's done correctly. What I don't want to do is have to go back and redo my work. Okay. So I'd rather take the necessary time and get this done correctly. It comes back to the military. It comes back to paying attention to detail. So you pay attention to detail and you make sure it's done right. Then when the project is over with or the assignment is done, it's done correctly, it's done efficiently, and then always go back and proofread yourself. So before you go and turn something in, always make sure you proofread. I'm gonna give you guys a little music while I do something real quick, okay? So don't go anywhere for me. Give me 1 second. I'm right here, but I'm just gonna give you guys a little music. Let me check on something. You know, I'm always super busy. Right here, but I'm just gonna give you guys a little music. Let me check on something. You know, I'm always super busy. Be right back. Always super busy. Be right back. Okay. So sorry, guys, had you waiting. I just need to take care of something real quick. So, like I said, you know, it's always more important to work efficiently. So make sure you pay attention to detail about everything, okay? Please do that. And I'm so sorry about that, guys. Sometimes I have to step away and do something. I am trying to get my groceries together, and they are coming through Instacart. So I wanted to make sure they were getting everything that I needed them to get. So I had to pop out for a minute and do that. So I apologize, but I'm back. Thank you for being so patient and waiting on me. Okay. So, all right. So I always like to also reiterate quotes in my message. Okay. My first quote goes with my first topic that I brought up. Okay. And I'm going to invite some people in and thank you for joining. Please make sure that you do join my page. Okay. And give me one of those wonderful hearts up there. And also make sure
Yeah.
that you follow. Hey, how you doing?
All right. You
All
like
right.
to do it
Wonderful. Great.
now?
I'm good. Okay, so my first quote that goes with the first question I posed to you guys, which is it better to be honest or sometimes lie to um avoid hurting someone's feelings? Well, okay, so the quote that I have is the truth may hurt for a little while, but a lie hurts for forever. Okay? The truth may hurt for a little while, but a lie hurts forever. So that's why it's always better to keep it real with people. Tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
What people don't understand is one lie leads to another lie, and another
Yep.
lie and another lie. Every time you tell a lie, you've got to tell another lie to cover up that first lie. Before you know it, in 5 minutes, you've told five lies, okay? Or you've told
Or
more
more.
lies than that. And one thing I don't like is when somebody tells me a lie. And I later on find out that they told me that lie. It's like, what was the point of telling me that lie? Especially a relationship. A person knows that in a relationship, friendship, we're dating, whatever. When I catch you in that first lie, it because I'm a Pisces, not I would say third eye, whatever. But that thing inside of me gets turned off like a light switch. And it's like, okay, this person has the capability of lying. And it's like, okay, now I got to watch you. And from that point on, my eyes are on you and I'm listening to everything you're saying at that point. And now
Mm-hmm.
I'm catching you in more lies. And then I'm starting to go back and think about things you said before that. And
Yep.
then my intuition says, that was a lie. And that was a lie. And that was a lie. Oh my God, this person been lying the whole time. Now I'm completely turned off. That's why,
Yeah.
like I said, the quote says, the truth may hurt you for a little while, but a lie
Yep.
hurts forever. And
That's
that's
right.
it. All right. Thank you, sir. I
But
appreciate you
good
agreeing with it.
statement
And
too.
my friend here agrees totally. Now,
Yeah, and on top of it, when you do a bunch of lies, like 5 leads into 10, 10 leads
e-
into 30, and all that stuff, and
exactly.
then you decide
E-
to tell the truth
e-
about something,
exactly. Just be honest.
or you're doing
Okay.
honest
Now,
on
this,
something, and then
there you go. I
they
mean,
don't believe
it
you.
doesn't help you. It doesn't help you to tell a lie. It just doesn't. And I don't really care if a
Yeah.
person gets their feelings hurt by me telling the truth because I'd rather you tell the truth. What I don't like is when someone feels the same way I do in a circle. I told this
Yep.
person the truth. Okay, this person is pissed off at me. All right, but everybody else stays silent, right? So as
Yep.
soon as the person leaves, now they want to sit up there. Yeah, well, she did look a hot mess. Why do you tell why do you tell her that? So now she's mad at me for telling the truth, and you guys felt the same way, but you wanted to keep everything cool with how she felt about you. But really,
Yep.
you are the real demon here because you didn't tell her the truth. So I can go back and apologize to her if I hurt or him if I hurt their feelings. But what
Yep.
I will not do is I will never. One thing this person can appreciate out of me is they know that I'm honest and true.
Yep.
And so I'll take the fallout for the honesty and the truth because that way we can have a real
Mm-hmm.
relationship. We can't have a relationship if I'm telling you one thing and then behind your
Yep.
back I'm saying something else. That's being dishonest. That's a
Yep.
snake. And I don't,
And if
I'm not a snake.
you
I'm always honest.
if
Now
you're
the
doing
second,
that, you're
Maria,
lying, and all of a sudden you tell the truth about something, they're not going to believe you.
that's what I'm saying. Now because you've been shown to be
Then
a
they find
liar at
out
this
you
point.
were telling the truth from the start.
Exactly. So don't
After
start.
you told a bunch of lies, then they find out
Exactly.
that you did tell
Exactly.
the truth on that other.
Exactly. That's my point. Just keep it honest from the
But
beginning and then you don't have to go back and
first,
backtrack.
they
You
think
know?
you still lying when you
Exactly.
did
Because
tell the truth,
now you,
and then they
right. And
find
now
out it
when it's
is the
like
truth.
the boy who cried wolf. It's like the
Yep.
boy who cried wolf and he cried wolf. And then the day when the wolf was coming, the damn thing ate him because he kept crying wolf and people kept coming out there and there was
Yep.
no damn wolf. And then that
They
day
didn't
that the
believe him.
damn wolf came, nobody believed him and the damn wolf ate him. So that's why it's best to be honest. Now let me get to
Yep.
the second quote that I got. Okay, goes with the second question, the second thing I said. What is the difference between
Do a battle.
smart work and hard work? Okay, the quote I have with that.
I
Don't
guess we can
confuse
do a
having
battle
a
while we're
career with a
doing.
life. Okay, now that's something that I had to learn
We can
the
do a
hard
battle,
way.
I guess.
Don't, I ain't doing that because I got to check on these
You don't?
groceries that's coming in
Okay.
for this Thanksgiving
Just
special
checking.
tomorrow. But I tell you but we'll do this Wednesday. If you come back up here Wednesday, I'll be at my mom's house. I will do it with you, okay? Because I ain't got to worry about these groceries. But I'm gonna hurry up and get this done because these folks, the Instacart, sending me messages. Don't confuse having a career with having a life. And that's something I had to learn when I was
Yep.
young, okay? A career is fine. It's okay to work hard, make your money, but don't confuse it with not having a life. Okay, these jobs have mental health days and mental health facilities for a reason because sometimes you need to take out some personal time for yourself. One thing I don't like if a job and I never work for a job that asks me why am I using my sick time, my PTO, because quite frankly, it's none of your business. I
Yep.
did this because I need to take a day off. I'm drained, I'm tired, and I need some time for me. I don't need to have somewhere specifically that I need to go. Hey, I just wanted to lay in my bed in my pajamas. I just didn't want to come to
Yeah.
work today. And respect that because that way I can recharge. I can't always be here. I'm going to be here and do when I clock in, that's when I'm here. But when I clock out, that means I've clocked out for my time. And I'm not going to let you take my time.
Yeah.
I'm going to take time to do what I need to do. I'm going to take that PTO time. I'm going to take that sick time. I'm going to take that emergency time. Because sometimes I need that to recharge. Sometimes I
Yep.
just need to go get my nails done today.
Yep.
It's Friday. I've worked all week. I've been on these customer service calls. These customers have driven me crazy. I'm at a point where I'm ready to throw the computer out the window. And it's now
But you
Wednesday.
don't.
Y'all want me to put in a request like 24, 48 hours before I take the time off. So it's Wednesday afternoon and I'm about to clock out and I'm about to tell y'all, hey, Friday I ain't gonna be here. And I'm not taking off 2, 3 hours on Friday. I'm taking off the whole day because I got 8 hours. That's the way you're supposed to be. You have to take personal time for yourself. You got to take
Yep.
personal time in your life for yourself. You can't bombard yourself with working all the time and that's all you got going on. There has to be a
Yep.
personal side of your life where you spend some time doing just what
Yep.
you want to do, watching a movie, going to the movies, going shopping,
Hmm.
whatever it is, going fishing. My daddy used to take me fishing when I was little. Stuff like that, going to the
Yeah.
park,
Cuddle
just
up
take
or
some special
whatever.
time. Exactly. Like this week, I'm taking some personal time to go visit my family. But when they start interfering with my personal time, guess what? I'm gonna leave them too because I need my own personal space. I'm a loner.
Yep.
I've been like that since I was a kid, and sometimes I just want to be by myself. I just want to
Yep.
go outside. I just want to look at the trees and listen to the air, and I don't
Yep.
want to be bothered. And that doesn't mean I want company. And if you come with me, it's gonna piss me off. So I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up, guys, because I got
Hmm.
Instacart driving me crazy, and I got to make sure that tomorrow, y'all, please join me tomorrow
Yeah.
because it is the Thanksgiving special. I'm going to see my
Oh
mom on
yeah.
Wednesday, so tomorrow I'm going to be
Yeah.
cooking
You're
up a
at like
nice
39,
Thanksgiving
40.
meal. So it's going to be like our Sundays cooking with Renee, where we're
Uh,
cooking and playing music and having fun. So my new friend, please make sure
yeah.
that you join me tomorrow. I'll
All
be up
right.
here tomorrow at noon to
Noon.
get this party started. All right. And you
Noon.
guys, please
Is that
noon
Central or
Eastern
Eastern?
Standard Time. Yeah.
Noon. That would
So
be
you make sure
11.
you come.
That'd be
Yeah, that'll be
11.
11 your time if you're central, because my daughter's
Yep.
in Texas. So I know that one. So it's gonna be 12 Eastern time. Y'all come up here and join me so we can cook some of this great
Yeah.
food.
I'll check it
Like
out.
and share this
11.
page. Oh, please do. You better come up here because we have fun on these kinds of days. And tomorrow's my Thanksgiving special. And I'm
Yeah.
still gonna be chatting with y'all when I go down to North Carolina because I want y'all to see my family and
Carolina.
see my mom and stuff in and my brothers and sisters. Everybody's we're gonna have a
Mm.
blast. So y'all coming with me. But
Yeah.
tomorrow,
I'll
I
be a
want y'all to be with
family.
me for to cook this food. All right. So y'all like and share this page. Y'all make sure y'all give me some hearts up there and join my fan club, the J Martians, because we the coolest. Make sure that
Yeah.
you also catch these
Maybe a
videos on
galaxy.
YouTube. Yes, I've got a YouTube page. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube page. Catch me on Facebook and Instagram as
Mm.
well. So I gotta go now, y'all, because I gotta check on these groceries. But
What are you, like 39, 40?
I am 50 years old. But thank you for the compliment. Thank you, sir. I'll be 51 in a few months. But thank
Oh,
you. I appreciate the mere fact that you asked me that made me
I'm
smile.
just like
See,
this
that's the ma-
for Santa for Christmas. This is going off, or at least streaming.
I, well, you got to
And
show me
then,
when you do that. You know what I'm saying? I want you to join my fan club and show me
yeah,
what you look like without it. But you look very dapper with it.
yeah.
So either way, you're
You
good to
think I
go.
can pass about 50, 55?
I think you're probably about the same age as me, about 50. You know, I've had gray hair since I was 30. So,
Try
and then I started to
62.
ungray it. Yeah, I had to ungrade and go red.
I was
That's the only
born
way that I
April
can see you.
15th of 1963, the year Income Tax Day
Oh,
and the year of JFK assassination. 62 years
wow.
old.
Well, you look good for that age, honey. You really do. I
Yeah,
was born
walk a
February
mile,
27th,
walk a mile a
1975.
day.
Yes, sir. Indeed. You look great. See, our generation, 50 or 60 year olds, we shimmer, honey. But I'm gonna let
Get
y'all go
around.
now because I gotta. Yes, sir. So y'all check me out tomorrow. I love y'all so much. Y'all take care. Always remember my message. Keep God in your life first.
Oh
Always.
yeah.
Love you. All right. You take care, friend. Talk to you later.